What if the person who lights up millions of screens has to share a secret that no one can see? Chrissy Teigen, the famous model and TV personality, turned her Instagram into a quiet chapel this Saturday. She posted a simple photo of a sleeping French bulldog, but the words beneath them carried an entire universe of grief. "Our beautiful little tripod queen, Penny," she wrote, "passed on peacefully in her sleep today." That single line sent waves through her followers, many of whom had never met the four-legged star of her life. Penny was more than a pet. She was the living symbol of Chrissy and John Legend's 11-year marriage. She was born the same day the couple tied the knot, tying her fate to theirs forever. The twins of love and loyalty. Penny watched them raise 2 children, weathered heartbreaks, and celebrated victories. Her presence was a quiet constant in their home, a reminder that love can be found in fur as well as in family. John Legend commented with equal tenderness, saying, "I love this girl. We will miss you, Penny." His words echoed the sentiment of a shared life, now paused for good. Chrissy's post included dozens of photos spanning years. Penny perched on a sofa, chasing a ball, and curling beside her in bed. She described how Penny loved nothing more than being loved, having her nub rubbed, and destroying any ball she could get her paw on. Even in her last weeks, the dog maintained that fierce joy, refusing to let the sadness dim her spirit. The tribute ended with an emotional reminder. Never forget that while every pup is just a few chapters in your long life, for them you are their entire book, their entire lives. She thanked everyone who had shared moments with Penny and urged fans to send love to Putty and Pippa, her other pets. Chrissy hinted that the family's other animals, like a bearded dragon, would now share a new, silent companionship. The photo of the sleeping dog was stark, yet it felt like an invitation into a private sorrow shared with millions. Her words carried a quiet dignity, turning personal loss into a universal message about love and remembrance. She spoke about how Penny's memory would live on in every corner of their home, echoing laughter and purrs. The audience could feel the weight of her grief, yet also the warmth of a life well lived. Chrissy asked her followers to remember that pets are not just companions, they are the living chapters that fill our stories. She promised to keep Penny's spirit alive in every post, every laugh, and every song she would write. The story unfolded like a slow, deliberate dance, each image and line a step closer to acceptance. Her fans watched as she turned her sorrow into an act of love, sharing not just the loss, but also the legacy. With each word, Chrissy painted a portrait of a dog who was part of every milestone in their family's life. She described how Penny would watch new babies arrive and seemed to understand the joy that filled the house. The narrative kept building. There was no immediate closure, just an invitation to feel, remember, and grieve together. A subtle question lingered. What happens when a beloved pet passes away? How does one keep their memory alive? As she continued to share photos, the sense of loss deepened, but so did the sense of gratitude for having known such love. She emphasized that while humans live longer, pets experience life in shorter bursts. Yet those moments can change us forever. The emotional thread was clear. Penny's presence had been a quiet force, steady as a heartbeat in their lives. Her final message urged everyone to cherish the fleeting time they have with their own companions. And so, the story held its breath, waiting for the revelation that would tie all these emotions together. In the end, Chrissy's tribute was not just an obituary, it was a celebration of a life that touched millions. She closed with a gentle, almost whispered line, "Oh Penny, we were so beyond lucky to have you." That simple sentence carried the weight of an entire story, of love, loss, and the promise that some memories never fade. And in that quiet moment, her family's dog finally entered doggy heaven, leaving behind a legacy that would live on forever. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more updates.